Morning guys, a beautiful sunny morning this morning, a little bit cooler today, a bit overcast. We've had a few showers yesterday and today. Just let those cars go past. Yes, I thought I'd go out and do a bit of gravel road riding today. Nothing flash. Just about a 30 or 40k loop, mainly gravel roads. There might be a few trails involved. We'll see what happens. I forgot my gloves this morning. I usually like to wear gloves when I'm riding, but oh well, try my hardest not to come off. Well, we're heading down a road called Haylocks Road. I am cheating a bit. I got this loop off a guy I know via social media. Thanks, Brad. So yeah, we're going to head down to Haylocks Road, past Weir Road, and then there's a trail that gets you back onto around Svenson's Road, and then there's a few other roads. Hopefully I'll be able to find them on Google Maps or Komoot. Well, as most of you know by now, I've been attempting to ride more, lose weight and get a bit fitter, which I need to. I haven't done my official Sunday morning weigh-in because I was up getting ready to come for a ride and so forth. I've lost pretty close to another 2 kilos this week. A little bit slower this week, but that's alright. It's going to be good and bad weeks, so there'll be some weeks where I don't lose any, so as long as I don't go up, I'm happy. I went down to one of the local bike stores the other day. I wanted to get some stuff. As I was purchasing the stuff, the guys behind the counter said, "Oh, yeah, what's your bike?" And I told him, Cube Attention SL. Next thing, man, he started bagging out the bike. Cubes, you know, that's why they're cheap. They're not a real good bike, and have a lot of frame issues, cracking and so forth. Anyway, caveat emptor, let the buyer beware. I went home to Google and check out this so-called frame cracking. It appears that yes, they did have some issues. Cube did have some issues with frames cracking. It was a period between 2013 and 2015 on certain models of carbon frame bikes. Nothing to do with aluminium. Now this guy didn't ask me, was it carbon frame, aluminium frame, just went in straight into bag mode. And look, I know my bike isn't top end. I knew that when I bought it. But it doesn't matter if it was the biggest piece of shit out there. You don't rubbish a person's bike. You want to do it, wait till the customer leaves, and then say it to a work colleague. Even if I had the biggest piece of shit known to man, it doesn't matter. That's just not a way to do business. Oh, the agony of first world problems. I've also swapped the tubes over. I've gone from the original Schrader valves to Presta valves. simply because I don't have a mini pump that can do Schrader valves or cast style valves. So I did buy a cheap pump while I was away, but it's a bit bulky, and unless you're carrying a backpack, other than well, a bigger backpack than what I've got on now, which is just a water bladder, it's really bulky and awkward to carry. And I tried mounting it on the side, but my leg kept hitting it because it was quite a big pump. Be alright to take away touring actually, because it's got a valve, a pressure gauge on it and everything like that, so it's not a bad little pump. Just a bit big for hitting the trails and so forth like that, you know. Well guys, I finally got round to changing the grips and the saddle on the Cube mountain bike, and I tell you what, it makes a big difference. So these are my old Ergon 3 grips. I bought these when I first had the Merida Crossway, when I was doing it up as a touring bike, when I first started doing trips. And yeah, they're a great grip. And the saddle, I've replaced the old Cube Active 1.1 saddle with this. I bought this again too when I bought the grips, when I was doing the old Merida Crossway up. This is a Surfras, I think the brand is Surfras RX. It's a gel saddle. I'm not a big fan on gel saddles, but I actually don't mind this one. And you know, of course it's split, and it is an extremely comfortable saddle. I like it, and especially this is the first time I have ridden this saddle on this bike on a dirt road, so it actually makes sitting down okay. This stretch of road that I'm on now, I'm coming up to the gate, and this stretch of road is my first attempt to go to Brisbane on the Kona, and I got to Kilkeven, and because I'd pulled my back out I couldn't ride any further, mainly due to because I got lost in Cordalba State Forest, which I'm circling now on Haylox Road. Now this gate we're about to come up to is where I thought I was meant to be going, and I missed Svenson's Road, which takes me to Booyah altogether. And of course it's getting late, I was in a hurry, didn't have any spare tubes on me, which was a silly mistake. I'd stuffed the tube the morning before I left, and being Christmas I never got a chance to get any more, and thought I'll be right. Needless to say I wasn't. I thought I got a pinch flat, more like 100 pinch flats in the one tube. So I had to camp up in the forest that night, and yeah, wait for my wife to get home from Brisbane because she was visiting friends, and run me out some tubes. Now, because I've been on this section of road before, I know I've got some big hills, but it's going to be a lot better on a mountain bike with lower gearing than a fully loaded touring bike. It has to be, right?
In 400 metres, sharp left onto Phillips Road.
Oh, it's an absolutely gem of a ride, this. Nothing severe, it's all just basically dirt roads and a few tracks, but absolutely beautiful. Oh yum, steak, my favourite animal. Showing his best side. Just when you think the hill's stopped. Oh. This bit's not as bad as the last bit though. Well, I'm just going to stand here for a minute and catch my breath after that one. Oh, I'm getting fitter slowly. Well, here we are, back at the hall, Pine Creek Hall where we started, guys. Oh, that's what Sunday mornings are all about. Well guys, that's it for me today. I'm going to head home now and have a coffee and something to eat. I hope you enjoyed that little ride through the bush with me. I did. I really enjoyed it. It was a great morning. Nice and quiet, peaceful and tranquil. That's how I like it. As I always like to say, cheers guys. Ride safe out there, eh?